The Galactic Council chamber was silent, save for the faint hum of the holographic displays, floating above the circular table. Representatives from a dozen species sat in their designated seats, their alien features unreadable to the untrained eye. But one thing was clear: they were all staring at the human delegation with a mix of curiosity and disdain. Ambassador Krill Thark of the Zorathians, a towering insectoid with iridescent chitin, tapped his clawed appendage on the table. "This proposal is preposterous," he hissed, his voice a grating combination of clicks and vibrations. "Humans claiming they can tame a creature from a Class 12 Deathworld? It is beyond belief. Your species has only been part of the Galactic Union for a standard cycle. You are infants in the grand scheme of the cosmos." Ambassador Elena Reyes, the human representative, leaned forward, her calm demeanor unshaken. "With all due respect, Ambassador Krill Thark, humanity has survived and thrived on Earth, a Class 10 Deathworld, for millennia. We've tamed predators, harnessed natural disasters, and even turned our own planet's hostility into strength. This is no different." A murmur of disbelief rippled through the chamber. The other species exchanged glances, their expressions ranging from skepticism to outright mockery. The idea of a human taming a creature from a Class 12 Deathworld, a planet so hostile that even the most advanced species avoided it, was laughable. But Elena's confidence was unshakable. "Very well," Krill Thark said, his mandibles twitching in what might have been a smirk. "If you are so confident, let us see this feat for ourselves. The Council will witness your attempt to tame a Zorathian Razorclaw. If you succeed, humanity's standing in the Union will be elevated. If you fail—" He let the implication hang in the air. Elena nodded. "We accept." The Razorclaw was a nightmare-given form. Native to Zorath 9, a Class 12 Deathworld, it was a massive reptilian predator with scales as hard as durasteel and claws that could slice through starship hulls. Its eyes glowed with a feral intelligence, and its roar could shatter eardrums. The creature had been captured and transported to a specially designed arena on the neutral planet of Zenthar Prime, where the Galactic Council had gathered to witness the event. The arena was a vast, domed structure with reinforced walls and energy shields to contain the beast. The Council members watched from a secure observation deck high above, their holographic feeds broadcasting the event to every corner of the Union. The air was thick with tension as the humans prepared for their attempt. Elena stood at the edge of the arena, flanked by two humans, Dr. Marcus Hale, a xenobiologist, and Sergeant Jansen, a former military handler. They were dressed in lightweight armor, their helmets equipped with advanced communication systems. In Jansen's hand was a device that looked like a cross between a rifle and a musical instrument, a sonic modulator, designed to emit frequencies that could influence the Razorclaw's behavior. "Remember," Elena said, her voice steady, "this isn't about domination. It's about understanding. We're not here to break it. We're here to connect with it." The gates of the arena opened with a deafening groan, and the Razorclaw emerged. It was even more terrifying in person, its massive form casting a shadow over the humans. It let out a roar that shook the ground, its eyes locking onto the tiny figures before it. The Council members leaned forward, their skepticism momentarily replaced by morbid curiosity. Even Krill Thark seemed intrigued, though he masked it with a dismissive wave of his claw. The humans didn't flinch. Dr. Hale activated a handheld scanner, analyzing the Razorclaw's movements and vocalizations. "It's agitated," he said, his voice calm. "But there's a pattern to its behavior. It's testing us." Sergeant Jansen raised the sonic modulator, adjusting the settings. "I'm going to try a low-frequency pulse. It might calm it down." The device emitted a deep, resonant hum, barely audible to the humans, but clearly affecting the Razorclaw. The beast paused, its head tilting as if listening. For a moment, The arena was silent. Then, with a sudden burst of speed, the Razorclaw charged. The council members gasped, some turning away, as if they couldn't bear to watch. But the humans stood their ground. Jansen adjusted the modulator, increasing the frequency. The Razorclaw skidded to a halt, its claws digging into the ground, just meters from the humans. It let out a low growl, its glowing eyes narrowing. "It's responding," Dr. Hale said, his voice filled with awe. "It's curious." Elena stepped forward, her hands raised in a gesture of peace. "We're not your enemies," she said softly, though she knew the creature couldn't understand her words. "We're here to understand you." The Razorclaw tilted its head again, its growl softening. Slowly, almost hesitantly, it lowered itself to the ground, its massive body settling like a mountain coming to rest. The humans didn't move, their hearts pounding as they waited. And then, something extraordinary happened. The Razorclaw let out a low, rumbling sound, a sound that the scanner identified as a form of communication. It wasn't a threat. It was a greeting. The arena was silent, the council members staring in stunned disbelief. Even Creelthark was speechless, his mandibles hanging open. Elena smiled, her eyes glistening with tears. "We did it," she whispered. "We made contact." The aftermath of the event sent shockwaves through the Galactic Union. The humans had not only tamed a Razorclaw, they had communicated with it. The footage of the encounter spread like wildfire, and humanity standing in the Union was elevated overnight. Ambassador Creelthark, though reluctant, admitted defeat. "Perhaps," he said, his voice uncharacteristically subdued, "we have underestimated your species. You have proven that even in the face of unimaginable danger, humanity can find a way to connect, to understand, and to thrive." Elena nodded, her smile warm. "We're survivors, Ambassador. But more than that, we're explorers. And we're just getting started." As the humans left the arena, the Razorclaw let out one final roar, a roar that echoed not with hostility, but with something that sounded almost like respect. And in that moment, the galaxy learned a valuable lesson: never underestimate humans. Because when faced with the impossible, they would find a way to make it possible.